Hey guys, welcome back. So I thought I would do another eyeshadow look today with Avon. I'm going to use just, or attempt to use just one eyeshadow, and then so we can do a one eyeshadow look, and then when I've completed that, then I'm going to go ahead and use one of the new Glimmershadows as a topper. So starting off with just one shadow look, because I mentioned those in that unboxing, and a few people said yes, they were interested in that, so I'm going to try that. But then I also like to show one the Glimmershadows in action. I'm still working on that, so I figured we will top it off at the end with one of those. I have very minimal makeup on today. I had to take my mother-in-law to the doctor this morning, and I kind of basically just rolled out of bed and I slapped on a little bit of like Bare Minerals foundation. I don't even have any concealer on, and I put a little bit of blush and drew in a little bit of eyebrow, not much, and went on my way. So I figured, well, this would be a perfect day then to do the eyeshadow look, since I don't have any eye makeup on anyways already. Yeah, I'm already feeling, I don't know, I look blah. But the lip gloss I have on is the Lip Glow in Ambience, I believe. Ambience. I really like this one. It's just a really pretty coral. Love it. They're comfortable. These are really nice. I prefer them so much more than the Glazewear. And then the eyeshadow quad that I'm going to use for the one shadow look is the Mocha Latte quad. And the Glimmershadow is the one in Fool's Gold, I think. I already took my glasses out. I can't remember. I was looking at either doing Fool's Gold or Peach Sapphire. Let me see. Fool's Gold is the one it is. So that's the one we're going to use. I have a Glimmerstick in Cosmic Brown, my Love at First Lash Mascara in black. And I am going to put a little bit of bronzer on from this iconic palette that comes out in Campaign 9. It's really technically considered a blush palette. I showed it before and I've used it, but I think this shade here can be used as a bronzer, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I got a whiff of something and I was like, is that what that is? I'm not sure. So I've never used this as a bronzer yet. I don't think. I can't remember if I have or not, but I thought we would just try it and see how it does. Just something to kind of warm me up a little bit. I have on, the blush I have on already is Clinique. It's one of those little cheek pops. I think it's peach. And then I threw some MAC highlighter on over it, but it's just really light. And like I said, all I used was some Bare Minerals powder foundation this morning. So I really am not feeling like I have a lot of makeup on. But yeah, so that added a little bit. Well, maybe, ooh, that was a lot there. Let me put a little bit more up here. See if I can get some. There we go. Now I feel a little bit more like I have a little bit more color anyways. Yeah, okay. So that shade works nicely as a bronzer. It's a little bit on the warm side. It's this one here, but still nice. Okay, we'll prime the eyes next. I'm just using my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer like I always do. So I've been having, my rheumatoid arthritis has been flaring up. It does that, I don't flare up very often, but oh my gosh, you guys, my fingernails. I'm sorry, I meant to paint them before I did another video and I totally forgot. So apologies for that. Yeah. But anyways, my arthritis, it flares up not very often, to be honest with you. I haven't had like what I would consider a proper real flare since the since last summer. I had a bad day last late summer. But that was my own fault. I brought it on myself because I drank too much alcohol at a family gathering, and I drank a lot of those sugary drinks like pina coladas and some strawberry daiquiris and stuff like that. And sugar is really bad for your inflammation, and I kind of just disregarded that, and I drank what I felt like drinking, and my legs ached for days afterwards. My hips and my legs, it really caused a pretty severe flare. So but usually I experience a flare during the change of seasons, and I think that's what I'm going through right now, because we're finally getting into spring. The weather is changing, and I have really been having a lot of pain in my hips and my legs. Saturday, I actually stayed in bed the whole day. I uploaded that unboxing video because I had filmed that on Friday, but I was in the bed all day, and that's just like not like me. I don't do that very often. So I'm going to use this number 4 shade. It's a matte shade. I am going to use that for my one shadow look. And I have a variety of brushes on hand to kind of help make the effect look a little bit like there's multiple dimensions to the one shadow. So I have like a fluffy brush to blend it out with. I have a little like a little crease brush that's tiny to really pack some color in. Then I have a lid brush. So we're gonna hopefully be able to do this. I'm hoping that I don't do it bad. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see the eyes. Yeah, I didn't even put concealer on this morning. Like, I just was really lazy. So remember, we're just using the number 4 shade here, this one here. I'm going to start putting a little bit of that in my transition area. Yeah, you can really see my dark circles today. But, yeah, so today, like yesterday was Sunday and I felt better, but Saturday I was down for the count, you guys. I mean, like really down. I just stayed in the bed and I hurt all day long, and that is just not like me. I mean, I'm blessed. Like, I don't really go through that much pain, or I do, but I've been conditioned for it, and so I'm able to handle it pretty well. But Saturday was a pretty miserable day for me. And then yesterday I was quite a bit better. I had to go out. Remember, I made up that fundraiser basket of Skin So Soft I had for that raffle. I had to drop that off. And then I rode with Keith. He had to go to the ATM and run a few errands, so I went with him while he did that. But for the most part, you know, I was able to get up. I put some makeup on and everything like that. I was in my pajamas and in bed all day, so that was good. And then this morning, my mother-in-law had a doctor's appointment, and I usually am the one that takes her. And Keith had said last night, he said, well, if you don't feel well, I'll take her. You know, don't worry about it. You don't have to. And I said, well, I'd like to, because she's used to me going in with her, and, you know, it's comfortable for her to have me with her. You know, mothers love their sons, but sometimes they don't always want them in the doctor's office with them, you know what I mean? And so, but I felt better this morning, so I got up and I took her. But I didn't hardly put any makeup on because she had an early morning. It was like 8:30 appointment, and I just kind of got up and had some coffee and slept on the barest minimum of makeup and went out the door. I had at least eyebrows, right? Because I can't go out without my eyebrows, without some kind of eyebrows on. Alright, so I put that on, but I'm still, and it's pretty light, but I'm still going to blend it out, like diffuse it, because I want it to be very light. Just like a hint, you know. Okay, and now I'm going to take my, I have this little, it's a little crease brush. It's kind of crooked. It must have been wonky in the, in the case, but it's quite a bit smaller. And I'm just going to use it, and I'm going to densely apply it into my crease. Still just in that number 4 shade. But it's just funny to me, like, how you can use one color and get so much different, you know, by, like, layering and blending. And I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more. And then I'll do the other side. So, remember a while back I put up that video of when my cousin's daughter's little girls wanted to do the makeup, the lipstick swatches and stuff like that. Well, I was on the phone with her the other day with my cousin, and she was talking, we were like making some plans to get together and stuff like that in April. But anyways, she was saying about how her and her husband had a thing that they wanted to attend, but she couldn't get a babysitter for a certain Saturday in April, and she was like, their normal babysitter canceled, and for whatever reason neither of the grandmothers was able to watch the kids. And I said, well, we can do it, we'll watch them. And she was like, you will? I said, yeah, we'll watch them, it's fun, you know, to hang out with them. So we're kind of looking forward to that. We're gonna babysit in a couple weeks on a Saturday for them. And we always have so much fun with those girls. They love Keith so much. So we're definitely looking forward to that. So I'm just keeping on building up that, you know, in the crease there. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend it out. And I'm going to use the first brush that I applied in the transition area. And I'm just going to try to go around the edge as much as I can. I don't want to blend away like the whole crease, but I just want to go over that edge a little bit. It's so funny because it does not take me this long to put my eye makeup on when I'm doing it, you know, for myself. But when I get on here, I guess it's because I'm talking and taking longer than I normally would, just so I make sure I do a good job. Okay, so then I'm going to put some on the lid now with my my flat C brush, and I'm going to put it on the outer edge, and I'm going to kind of do it densely here. And then move it over into the middle of the lid. And then the inner part, I'm not really going to apply anything. In fact, I think I'm going to use a tissue and wipe my brush off. Got a tissue here. I'm going to wipe the brush off. And then just kind of smudge out. Because I don't, like, my skin isn't really showing through because I have primer on my lid. But I want it to be lighter, you know what I mean? So that it looks darker on the outer edge than the lighter, or than the inside. I might pack just a little bit more on there. So we've been watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. Have you guys watched that? It's like a redo of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Only it's a lot darker. We really like it. I like it a lot, actually. But here's what's funny about it, is that you guys know that Keith and I are both like huge horror fans. And we watch all kinds of scary stuff. the other night after we watched it, he had a nightmare, and then the night after that, I had a nightmare. So it's like crazy that this show is affecting us in that way, because it's not, I mean, even though it is like a little bit dark, but it's not anywhere near as dark as some of the things that we've watched. If you hear like a humming noise, the electric company is trimming branches on our street. They've been working. They're all over the place in our neighborhood. I just keep building that up on that outer. And then I'm going to go back in and blend a little bit more here, because it looks like I have some harsh lines. Now for me, I always want to put like a light color on the inside here because I'm so dark, but I'll leave it that way since we're just doing the one shadow. And I'll do one shadow sometimes. I mean, I don't do it a lot, but I, you know, I'll do it sometimes. It's quick usually. So alright, and then I'm going to take, I have like a pencil tip brush here. I'm going to apply some of it in my lower lash line. Yeah, you can really see my dark circles, especially because like I didn't put any concealer on. I forgot to get some coffee. I should have grabbed a cup of coffee before I started doing this. I do have a glass of water handy though. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to tell you the funniest thing ever. This is so funny. This is really funny. So I'm using my Cosmic Brown Glimmerstick. I feel like I got a hair in my lip gloss. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and tightline like I always do my upper and lower. This is the Glimmerstick in Cosmic Brown. I think I already said that. Okay, so anyways, this is funny. So this morning, my father-in-law, he wears dentures, you know. He was up and on the couch when I came upstairs to get ready to take my mother-in-law to the doctor, and he didn't have his teeth in, and she was coming out with her purse and everything like that, and he said to her, "Where's my teeth?" And she said, "Well, they're probably in your cup, in the where they always are, in your cup." And he said, "Well, can you go get them for me?" And so she said, "Okay." So she came out. And you know that glass I drink out of sometimes on here? The plastic one that says Witch's Brew, and a lot of times I'll be drinking my water or Gatorade or something out of it. She had my father-in-law's teeth in my cup. Oh my gosh, you guys. I about died. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to use a different cup. But see, that's part of her dementia, you know, like, you know, she forgets what things to use for what and stuff like that. And so, you know, I mean, I wasn't upset in any way, shape, or form. It's just a stupid little plastic cup. And I actually have more of them because they came in a 6-pack. Christmas tree shops, like for Halloween parties. So I have 5 more of them, actually, up with our Halloween decorations. But it was so funny to me that my Witch's Brew cup had my father-in-law's dentures in it. It was hilarious. So I told Keith, I said, just so you know, that Witch's Brew cup was what your dad had his dentures in. He goes, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "Oh my gosh." He's like, "I'm so sorry." I said, "No, it's okay." I go, "I just want you to know so that you don't," I mean, it's not like it's not going to get washed, but still, you know, once it's had someone's teeth in it, even if it's been washed, I don't want to use it. He was like, "Thank you for telling me." Then he goes, "I got to get my stuff." He goes, He goes, I gotta get my Star Wars coffee cups out of there. Because, like, every once in a while, like, one of his Star Wars travel mugs goes missing. And then it'll, like, reappear, like, 2 weeks later. And he doesn't know, like, where it's been. Alright, so now I'm gonna use my Love at First Lash mascara. Oh, you know, you have to laugh about these things. You have to. Otherwise, they would make you crazy, right? It was just so funny. I love my in-laws. They are good people, and I would do anything for them. And we do our best to take as best care of them as we can. It's just that sometimes funny things like that happen, you know. So I don't think my eyeshadow look is as near as fancy as the ones Emily Noel did with her one shadow looks, but you know what? At least it's one shadow. I did what I said I was gonna do. I think tomorrow we're going to my mom's. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. Because Friday is Keith's birthday. Our birthdays are 10 days apart. So, my mom, she always likes to take us out for... My lash is being weird. I got like a little wonky lash there. My mom likes to take us out for one dinner since they're 10 days apart. So we usually come in the middle of it. Oh my goodness, Ranger's really barking at something. I don't know what it is, but... Our neighbor's over upstairs having coffee with my in-laws, so he could be getting ready to leave. Sometimes when people leave, Ranger gets freaked out. Alright, so that is the one shadow look. Like I said, normally, which I don't know, I could probably blend this part a little bit more here. Like, yeah, usually I have more, I don't know. And then I thought I would use the Glimmershadow in the Fool's Gold, just kind of over the lid, maybe just to play with it and see how it is. So if you were going to do a one shadow look, obviously you would stop here. And I am going to do more of these. I was looking at my quads today. Like the purple haze, we'll do a really pretty purple one. The On the Vine is a nice green. So it's still, I want to use the black from the Urban Skyline quad. I really want to do that. So I'm kind of waiting for my mascara to dry a little bit before I slap this stuff on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Hopefully my mascara is dry enough. But this is, I don't know what that looks like, and I think I'm just going to use my finger this time and see how it does. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Ooh, that's pretty. The shimmers in it are gold, so that's pretty. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's do the other one. just a tiny bit right there. Ooh, I like that. This was nice. This was a pretty one. Well, I mean, they're all pretty, but yeah, nice. Yes, so this one is the Fool's Gold. All right, I'm going to zoom you guys back out. Okay. Today is not the best of days for my makeup, but that's okay, right? That's okay. All right, you guys. So yeah. So so what we used today was the bronzing shade from the Iconic blush palette, that one down there. Mocha Latte Quad, right there. Fool's Gold Glimmershadow, Cosmic Brown Glimmerstick, Love at First Lash Mascara in black, and I will put a little bit more of the Ambience. Oh, what was up with my lipstick malfunction in the Campaign 8 video? It all wound up in the corner of my mouth. I'm like, oh my gosh, how ridiculous is that? Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. There I go. Being me again. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this look. Give me some feedback, and I will definitely be doing some more of these one shadow looks. And then I think we've got 3 more glimmer shadows left to work with. Peach Sapphire, Bronze Age, and Rose Gold. And then we will have done the whole series of them. So thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next one.